Sybil collab.
Last time on Love is Strange.
This is so flirty.
It's year 2 at Blackwell, and Max isn't just obsessed with her camera anymore.
It looks like Max is literally crushing on everyone. Single...
Not with Chloe, Kate, Rachel, and Victoria around.
Can you feel that tension?
I totally can. But when their teacher gives a surprise assignment,
you'll have to pick a partner. Oh!
We gotta make a choice here. Poor Max has to choose between them.
Bow, bow,
now
bow.
Find out who that lucky lady is and if they feel the same way. Who should I ask? Oh.
For photo contest, I think Victoria.
I think so too. Yeah. Also, I feel like if we're going to make any traction with Victoria, like again, thinking the game mechanics, I would think that you would need more time with her maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking.
We're gonna break her. We're gonna break her.
For sure.
Let's do it. Break her.
Are you sure you want to choose Victoria?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
We have a mission in mind. Oh, we unlocked the bonus photo.
Oh. What is that?
It's written.
It's from Rachel. Max, Lisa, and I have decided to elope. Don't come looking for us. Oh, I wonder if that's basically saying like Rachel's no longer an option.
Damn.
That's really funny. So, you know, in the Life is Strange Love Match game, I was actually going to make Lisa be one of the options. Sorry, you don't qualify for any person. You should just hang out with Lisa.
I will forever have a soft spot for that game of yours. It's what brought us together.
It did. It brought us together. Oh, and this is a new one for this. It's photo contest. I should have known. I'm the only one to be surprised. Okay. I feel really weird like not reading these, but I know like sustainably we're not going to be able to read all of them during this.
Yeah.
So I'm going
to
to stop feeling bad. I'm going to
read everything.
do this on my own time. I'm about to do the dumbest thing I've ever done before, or I think it's
hell yeah.
As I get up from my desk, I feel my body turn stiff and robotic, like it's trying to protect me from the humiliation that I'm about to suffer by paralyzing me. But I force my way through it. Come on, Max, just walk over to her. Just walk on over to Victoria Chase, who could ruin your reputation in a single status on the social media of her choice. Victoria Chase, who is, in fact, incredibly talented and could help you produce something amazing if only you could get her to treat you like a fellow human. I should seriously turn my ass right back around and sit down, but I keep walking. Victoria only seems to notice me once I'm standing right above her. Never one to settle for being at anyone's feet. She immediately pushes her chair back, stands up, and kind of looms. I think she just shat a brick.
No, I think I did. It says
sorry. That makes much more sense.
What's up, sour grapes?
Yep, this was a hella bad idea. Oh, you're saying hella now, Max? Is that right? This is a hella bad idea. I try not to look like I've just made a
she calls her
mistake.
sour grapes, but that's still flirting.
It is a little flirty.
Like,
I think and look at that look. Like, she's like, Oh, so clever. She can really make people feel like they're nothing with just one look. That's what sparks the determination in me. I feel bold for a moment, and then I grasp onto it before it slips away. Here goes nothing.
Here we go.
I want to work with you.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Yeah. It's just a little work. We're going to do a little work with each other. Victoria looks stunned. Her expression is so satisfying.
Excusez-moi.
I talk fast before my bravado disappears entirely. We both take photography classes way seriously. We both came to Blackwell to work on our photos and get better, right? We're both interested in the same artists and the same eras. And I know you're practically an expert. I know we don't really see eye to eye and your style is almost completely the opposite of mine, but I think I've got the best chance of winning if we work together. Will logic win her over? I have no idea. I haven't even fully thought about the insane desire to work with her. Yep. Her eyes narrow to slits.
That was a poor choice of words.
She's probably going to laugh in my face, but I bet she wants to be her versus me competition. I was thinking that was an N. Yeah, I hold my breath. Finally, she speaks slowly.
You're not as dumb as you look. Oh, that is so flirty. That is so fucking flirty.
So good. Thanks, I think. Then she sits down. I stare at her. Was that a... Victoria waves a hand at me, irritated.
Come talk to me after class, okay? Get out of my face.
I think that was a yes. We're interrupted by mixed dogs trailing back to the front of the class and clearing their throat.
All right. I've got to get into today's lecture. If you haven't picked a partner yet, then be sure that you do before class lets out.
I settle back into my seat as the lesson begins, but I can barely focus. All I can think about is Victoria and the contest.
All
When the class lets out, it feels like hours later. I leap out of my seat. Just as Victoria asked me to, I walk over to approach her. She takes time gathering her books and ignoring my existence. I wait. Finally, she straightens and gives a sharp jerk of her head.
Well, what are you waiting for? Oh.
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 After giving McStog our names for the registration sheet, I rushed to follow her to the door.
I think we made a good choice.
Yeah,
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun.
Like
We'll meet tomorrow morning at the tin bucket the tin bucket of a diner. I'll text you and let you know the exact time.
The two whales?
Isn't that what I just said? So
No.
sassy.
Do you need my number? Victoria shoots me a withering look.
Here it is.
Guess not.
So you have
She
Max's
already
number.
has it? Huh.
Huh.
She asked around for my number, apparently.
That's all. Be prepared tomorrow and do not be late.
With a dismissive flick of her wrist, Victoria separates from me and takes long strides down the hall, her head held high. I watch her go again, just like I did in the courtyard. I can't believe that worked. What have I got myself into? Okay,
Tuesday.
so that was... Right. So that, I'm guessing we have
the whole
5
week.
days here.
Yes.
Usually I feel so totally at ease in this environment. In the middle of the frantic breakfast rush at Two Whales, complete with an atmosphere so loud and varied, it makes it hard to nod off. The diner is alight with a manner of different faces. Hungry truckers tapping their feet and banging their large fists against the counter. Sleepy locals engaging in quiet conversations over steaming coffee mugs. Families dabbing at the faces of their children. And the already overworked staff bumbling about with a speed of accuracy I'm sure wouldn't be able to accomplish without falling over. Well, to be more accurate, it's only 9:58. I woke up this morning to a text from Victoria demanding to meet me at 10 a.m. or never.
Ooh.
Checking my phone to make sure I have the time right, I drum my fingers against the table to burn off the excess energy from my nerves.
Ooh, why are you
If I
so
were-
nervous, Max?
I know. If I were to be meeting up with Chloe, I wouldn't be nervous at all. I wonder if that changes if you are into her. Now I need to find out.
Next time if I play this with some free time, I definitely want to try it to aim for
Yeah.
Chloe to see what happens
Yeah.
there and then all the
Totally.
other options.
Well, maybe a little nervous that she'd leave me waiting for way too long. I can't help the little smirk that overcomes my lips at the thought because I know for a fact she definitely would. Okay, she still seems like Chloe's an option then. She always tells me I'd better not be late, but she always is. It's fine though. I guess I've learned to deal with the wonky schedule of Chloe Price. That's what you get when you pledge your loyalty to the captain. There's no room for me to be that upset. Being first mate isn't all it's cut out to be. Oh, here we go.
Ugh. What's up with that look on your face?
I jump in my seat and at the sudden voice, the smile dissolves quickly off my face. Victoria Chase is standing over my table, arms crossed and expression sour. I must have been deep in my thoughts that I didn't even notice her come in. So much for preparing myself to deal with this. I looked down at my phone to check the time. 10 a.m. She's precise. I don't know why I'm surprised. Of course she'd be as punctual as possible. When I pull up my gaze off my phone, I realize that she's made no effort to sit down. I can't help myself from thinking that she's probably trying to use that for some leverage over me. As if she doesn't have enough control.
God, are you deaf or something? I asked you a question. Jeez.
That sparks some annoyance in the back of my mind, and I hurry to respond. Oh, okay. Thinking of something, none of your business.
Well, thinking of something. I'm not trying to scare her away yet.
Yeah, I'm not I don't really want to match her level. I'm okay with that, yeah. As much as I want to reply with something worse, I hold myself back and frown up at her. I was just thinking about something. Victoria raises an eyebrow and then scoffs.
It had better be something about the project then.
I can't keep myself from rolling my eyes, and then she narrows her own eyes at me in response.
Or maybe it's better if it's not. If I have to deal with you smiling like a total weirdo all the time, I might just go crazy. Oh.
Wow. If she's that worried, her words definitely did the trick. There's nothing short of a frown on my face. I know it's so hunched over. Wow. Yeah. Very funny, Victoria. If it makes you feel better, it wasn't about the project. I was actually thinking about Chloe. Victoria actually makes a noise of approval.
Good. I don't need you getting ahead of yourself.
Okay.
Oh my god, the clapbacks are always so
Yeah.
vicious.
I don't really like the way that she said that. Like she's planning on being the driving force for this. Okay, so that makes sense then that she responded that way. I was the one who asked her for help in the first place,
Whatever. Let's not waste any more time.
Does that mean that you're going to sit down? Victoria's eyebrows twitch at my assertion. I can't stop myself from smiling smugly. I half expect her to say something. Instead, all she does is huff and tuck a lock of her hair behind her ear, sliding effortlessly into the seat.
Ooh, not the hair tuck.
Uh-huh. She's already touching her hair.
It's too early to deal with you, Caulfield.
Too early? It's already 10 in the morning. I raise an eyebrow at her. Even Chloe would have called me out earlier than this. Victoria shoots me a look and averts her gaze to one of the many waitresses passing by, as if that'll make them show up any faster.
Some people actually need their beauty sleep. I'm not surprised you haven't heard of it with how you look.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Ouch, she's on a roll today. I crossed my arms watching her wearily. I mean, I feel like this does need to turn into like a Dom something. Like how else is this gonna go? Like yeah,
because otherwise this is just bully and bullied, which this is a disclaimer. We're just having like a playful fun here. Do not take this seriously, please.
Seriously, if you're gonna come here to insult me, why did you even agree to work with me? Victoria pauses and then pinches the bridge of her nose.
It's a good question.
I know, it's true.
Don't flatter yourself.
Before Victoria can finish her response, the waitress finally shows up to take her order. Victoria, of course, wastes no time.
Coffee, black.
She shoots me a look as if I'm the reason she's getting something so strong. I stand my ground, staring right back at her.
Ooh, challenge.
For maybe too long. Because Victoria clears her throat and gestures to the waitress.
We don't have all fucking day, Caulfield.
My ears burn. I avert my gaze. It was like I was staring at you.
Yeah.
Just a coffee with bacon and eggs. Once the waitress pens down our orders and speeds away, the atmosphere feels just as tense as before. Victoria is extremely quiet, and I can't find the words to say. It always feels like talking to Victoria is like trying to avoid stepping on landmines.
Yeah, that's fair.
It almost makes me regret my decision a little, but I quickly dash that thought from my mind. I know why I picked Victoria to help me. I've seen her work before, and for somebody so sour, she has a ton of talent. I guess I've always wondered why someone so talented has to be such a jerk. Such a jerk. That's very Max thing to say. She has everything, so what does she get from tearing everyone down? I peek at her again. I just can't help myself. And catch her looking out the window instead of at me. I desperately want her attention.
Yeah. The pining is real.
It's so real. There's this little furrow in her brow as if she's thinking about something. It's probably something about me. Maybe she's questioning this decision just as much as I am. I don't think so. Hey, Victoria? Victoria turns her head to look at me, brows still furrowed. She opens her mouth to respond. Our waitress comes by and drops off our drinks. Whatever she was going to say is swallowed up by her taking a hold of her coffee and taking a sip. I almost want to wince, imagining how bitter it was.
So, our project.
Right. Oh, do you have any ideas? Oh. What did you have in mind? So this is us saying. I mean, it's kind of both the same thing. Do you have
I don't know, because
yeah?
What do you have in mind kind of gives her the lead already, like you're giving her the reins. Do you have any ideas?
Is like still open to talk about it.
You have
Okay. She has seemed to respond well when we assert ourselves sometimes.
Yes. I'm feeling the do you have any ideas?
Yeah. I decided to take a safe that's a safe route and start with something simple that Victoria can't possibly argue over. Okay. Do you have any idea? Oh, let's do it. Let's do it together.
Do you have any idea? Yeah. Wait, ready? One. What? Do you have any idea?
And we'll stop when the words pour out of our mouths at the same time. And Victoria seems momentarily surprised.
I think that was a good move.
She curls her lips down and brings her coffee up to them again, a little too quickly. I swear, I see her grimace this time around, and I hunch my shoulders. There we go. It actually describes what she's doing. Up a little, reaching for my cup.
Well.
Victoria can make anything sound like a demand, and that one definitely proves that. Huh?
This is definitely.
It's so.
I'm giving you permission to keep talking.
I mean, it totally can turn into like we see her vulnerable side and then she's nice and normal, but I like kind of want it to be I want these to be very different situations in a way, you know? So I'm really curious.
So either you take it or you don't. Do you understand or not?
Oh, I wasn't expecting to get one at all.
Vicious.
Seriously. I thought Victoria would want to get her words in first, but honestly looks a little embarrassed. I wonder if this is an attempt to be nice or not. And there we go with the pose. I mean, we should probably figure out what we're going to shoot, right?
That's right. Since the focus is Arcadia Bay, it shouldn't be hard to find a suitable spot.
Oh, a spot. Are you saying you know good places to shoot? She pauses and taps her fingers against the table.
Of course. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to give you a chance to prove yourself. Oh, these dialogues are very filled with tension.
Unless we just have issues. Which I'm not too.
No, I'm saying like even with Chloe and Kate, like they've all been flirty.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
They have set this game up for nothing but flirty environments. This was just like the aggressive one. And again, I wouldn't condone an actual bully and bully relationship. This you can see this is the point of the game. So
I can't help but snort a little, and Victoria shuts her eyes at that, annoyed again. At least that's not what it looks like. But then she continues easily.
As I was saying,
I'd like to hear your... Oh, sorry, that's you.
Excuse me, Max. I'd like to hear your opinion on the matter.
Victoria's gaze zeroes in on me. I instantly feel more than a little awkward underneath her judgmental eyes. It makes me more nervous than it should. I swallow dryly and reach for my coffee. In all actuality, I don't really know if I'm good enough for this. The fact that Victoria is asking my opinion is more than a bit intimidating. I could think of a few, but I'm not sure they're...
Don't. I wouldn't ask your opinion if I didn't think you were somewhat competent.
Okay. Victoria huffs, and I rub at the back of my neck. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
The gesture, Jesus, Tina.
That's how I read that, right? That's how I read that.
There was so much gyration. I've got something in mind, too. Fortunately for you.
Yes. Really? Victoria purses her lips, resting her elbow on the table and looking over at me again.
Yes, I do. Clean out those hipster ears of yours, and you won't have to ask me dumb questions like that ever again.
Okay!
Dude, who wrote for her? They're so vicious.
So vicious. There's another pause, and then Victoria's looking out the window again, waving me off.
Finish your food already, and then tell me what you want to do. It'd be a shame if I didn't get your amateur tastes a chance.
I'm so surprised that she's letting me take the reins that I almost do forget that I have food in front of me, and I take the opportunity to nosh on it. I also take the opportunity to think hard about my decision. There's no way I'm going to argue about this. This isn't a chance that comes often. It might be a little bad, but I kind of expected her to take complete charge.
So, spit it out already.
I know, or you decide. Or I know what she wants to do, I assume. Or you decide.
We still taking the reins? I think we should do the I know.
I think we kind of should.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that we're kind of playing into this, you're dominating, but I'm not going to take it. And let's see where this goes. I like
the dynamic. I like the dynamic that we got going here. Yeah. It makes for fun. It makes for fun entertainment. It's really good.
I think I know where we could go.
You think?
Victoria sips her coffee impatiently, and I wipe out the mouth with a napkin. I backtrack a little, frowning. No, I know.
That's what I thought. Ooh, see, Victoria wants to bring it out of her.
She so does.
Where are we going?
You'll see. Oh, Max being a little mysterious. I've got the perfect place to take Victoria for this. Hopefully she doesn't find a way to chew me out anyway. Okay, guesses. I'm guessing the junkyard.
I'm guessing either the lighthouse or the beachy area where they met up with Frank.
Both great options. Yep.
My guesses.
Getting into Victoria's expensive car after leaving the diner was stressful enough. And it didn't
Probably
really help.
Probably has a Porsche.
It totally. Didn't really help that as soon as I sat down, she snapped at me for the direction, wasting no time at all. That didn't stop her from turning on the radio. At first, I thought it was the kind of attempt to drown me out, but she kept her trashy party music at a pretty decent level, which was kind of nice. Shows she cared enough to listen to me. It's your time to shine, Max. It's not every day you get to order Victoria around.
See?
Well, that's what I thought, but I just kept my voice as calm as I could in the face of Victoria's apparent displeasure and nonchalance. We'll make it in no time at all due to the lack of traffic. Not that there's usually any traffic. Okay, Max, can you, we don't need to listen to your rambling thoughts all the time.
It's so Max. It's so Max.
But Arcadia Bay is kind of like a ghost town these days. Before I came back to Blackwell, it used to be lively, or at least from what I remember, the days where William took us around town, and Chloe and I started sword fights in front of the two wells. The thought is a little depressing. Oh.
The pier.
Okay. Yeah, just like further down in the pier, which is exactly why I picked the spot today. I thought if we're going to shoot somewhere, it should be somewhere vibrant. Somewhere with a little bit more life. For Victoria's sake, at least. I can handle nature, but I don't think I've ever seen Victoria willingly shoot at a tree or squirrel. Whoa. People are more her thing.
It's nice that Max paid attention to that detail.
She did.
Caulfield. Max.
Oh. My train of thought is broken again by Victoria's demanding tone. It's edged with annoyance. It takes me a second to realize she's already parked the car. Sorry, I zoned.
As if that weren't inherently obvious. Jesus Christ, Max.
I expect her to keep going on about it, and so I frown and open my mouth to stop her, but before I do, she's already getting up and throwing open the door.
This is it, right? You didn't zone and give me the wrong directions, did you?
I huff through my nose, scratching sheepishly. I hate saying that word. It like makes me sheepishly at the back of my neck. No, Victoria, this is it. Victoria gives me a look and then gets out of her car. I unbuckle my seatbelt quickly, fumble with my camera bag for a moment, and follow her out. As soon as I'm out of the car, the scent of the air hits me really hard, a sharp contrast from the heavily perfumed scent from Victoria's car. My nose is filled with the salty tang of the ocean, and I wish I could just go back in and be surrounded by Victoria's scent again. And my ears are filled with the idle chatter of people and the patter of their footsteps against the wooden boardwalk floor. I quickly focus on Victoria instead of the cloudy blue sky, and I see her with her arms crossed, watching the people mill about. There's something about her I can't quite place. It's lust.
Yeah, it's pining.
It almost looks like she's not even breathing. I see her exhale slowly or softly, and I wonder if I was right.
Are you serious?
What? I blink at the comment, unsure how I should take it. There's something pensive in her tone, and then she purses her lips.
Nothing. I just expected you to bring me somewhere else. Oh, where were you expecting, Victoria?
You did? Yeah.
With your taste, I thought you'd bring me somewhere bland. Wow.
Like your place.
Yeah.
Basic, but fine. I can't help it. I have to turn my head away to hide my amusement. I think I know what she's getting at.
Oh, all the places we said.
That is so funny. And these are the bland places. Those are the ones we thought of.
Like, the lighthouse is not bland.
No, I know.
Do you know how much shit went down there?
I guess the park isn't, like, neither one of those is bland. They're great choices. So park?
Yeah, Junkyard's a great spot too. I would say park.
Yeah. Like the park? I watch as Victoria stand silent for a second and then kind of crinkles her nose.
Yes, Max. The park. There's not a lot of substance there. Just
trees and grass and squirrels. You know, animals. Victoria huffs and raises her hand to fix her hair as if that really does anything. Her hair's perfect anyways.
I am aware of that. It just doesn't seem like an interesting spot for a shoot.
I think it's interesting. It's called nature, Victoria.
I can't with you. Draw me like one of your French girls.
Yeah, that's right. I can't help myself grinning a little in her direction and watching her eyes widen as I do this. She grumbles and looks off to the side.
Like I said, I'm aware. That doesn't make it any more interesting.
Well, and also, we didn't choose it. We chose this one. Why are we focused on the park?
Right.
Anyways, yeah, good. I hesitate a little and go walk around the car and join Victoria, since she doesn't seem like she's coming up to moving. Victoria's eyes are on me. Ooh. As I do so. Wait. Are on me as I do so and gesture vaguely to the boardwalk. We should walk around, I guess, scope the area.
Clearly.
She says that as if I was the one holding us up and not her. And promptly as ever, she starts walking ahead of me, and I follow her before she leaves me behind. Victoria always walked with a purpose, whether or not she's actually got a reason to. And I wouldn't be surprised if she does have a reason. Victoria looks like she's so busy all the time. And she even makes buying from the vending machine seem like such an important event. This isn't helping me out at all, though, because Victoria's got a few inches of height over me, making it a little harder to keep up with her long strides, but making it easier
a height difference
for me to check out that ass. Just a repeat
Dude,
theme.
You know that's become a thing because I did that to your Among Us with the badass shit. Like now, anytime you're mentioned or something, I see like hashtag dadass.
So funny. Does that mean you actually like it? I mean, I picked it for a reason. My breath comes out in a little pant.
Oh.
That seems to bring Victoria's attention to my attempt to match her pace. Oh, yeah, they're matching paces. She slows down a little, waiting for me.
At least the mirroring behavior.
Yep. I don't spend a lot of time thinking about it, just stepping beside her and walking with much more ease.
It's acceptable, surprisingly.
Surprisingly.
Every time.
Victoria frowns at the little ground that rolls off my tongue, and I bite my tongue to stifle anything else that comes out. It's a little frustrating, really. Victoria can act as standoffish as she likes, but I'd like a little credit.
All right, chill. I mean, what I meant to say, it's nice, okay?
Oh. The way Victoria says that is surprisingly hesitant, and I find myself staring at her in mild disbelief. Her eyes lock into mine for just a split second, and I hold my breath at the gaze.
Oh, it's getting poetic.
Yeah. She breaks it, and I'm able to breathe again. Whew. Wow. That was new.
Did she just have an experience there?
Oh, she did. She did.
Just from a gaze?
I think I did, too.
You really got into that dialogue. I think you did.
Thanks.
Oh, we're a mess. Don't mention it. Seriously.
You need to start, like, eventually doing the Victoria voice in a sexy time Victoria voice. I'm trying to figure out how that'll work.
When we get there. When we get there. Still being sassy.
Yep. Still, like, unsure if you want to break that or not. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The edge slips back into her voice, as if it never happened in the first place. I don't know whether or not I'm disappointed.
You said you had a reason?
Oh, yeah.
I knew you were going to do that.
It had to be done. I definitely know why I picked the boardwalk. Not only is it gorgeous or that the atmosphere is calming, but it also feels like it brings life back into Arcadia Bay. Nothing feels stagnant here, not with the families trying to hold back their kids from darting the shop. Don't talk about kids right now. Just keep thinking find our couples relaxing as they watch the bay.
It's like I'm trying to enjoy this.
I'm having a moment. In addition to that, the thought Victoria would appreciate the variety of models here. So many figures. So much to point a camera at. I thought you'd like it. That's why I asked, I guess. All of a sudden, Victoria stops walking, and I have to stop before I walk ahead of her. I look at her, tilting my head a little. Victoria's giving me this dubious look, and then she crosses her arms. Oh, man. What did I do to deserve her almighty wrath this time?
You thought I'd like it? Why the hell would you care about that? Oh, now it's changing. Okay. We've got a trigger.
Yep. I breathe in.
We did it.
I hope I can explain it to her in a way where she won't snap at me. Nature's not your thing, or you're better at portraits, right?
No, nature's not your thing because you paid attention to that detail.
Yeah, I think so, and this is too, like, questioning, like, I don't really know, right? Yeah. Nature's not your thing?
Nature's not your thing. I know you.
I know you. No offense, but I can't really see you taking pictures somewhere like the park. Victoria's grip on her arm tightens, and I would cringe if I didn't look dumb doing it. That is not how I wanted to come out.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Are you implying that I can't?
Did we fail that?
I hope not.
Oh, no.
Fucking hilarious, Max. Just because I don't doesn't mean I can't. Oh, shit.
That seriously is not what I meant.
At least I do more than take selfies all the time. Fuck! Did we fuck that up? Damn it!
I want to see the approval points. But like,
that doesn't, the other option just seemed not right. Yeah, where did we save?
We didn't save. Let's save now at least, and I'll save a new save.
No way, but no.
I'll do a new save just in case. Yeah. Oh yeah, the last time was at the beginning of the diner.
Oh shit.
Yeah. No.
Well,
maybe we can make up. Okay.
Damn it. That's not what I mean, we were like Max too. It's not what we meant.
No. That seems to brighten her rampage to a stop. Oh, stop. Mostly because a kid runs by her side and then she pinches the bridge of her nose and I rub awkwardly at my arm.
I can pull my own fucking weight, Max. Oh.
I know that. I swear I wasn't doubting you. I just know you. As soon as I said that.
Was that an insecure moment?
Yeah, maybe. It could be. That might be an in.
Huh.
As soon as I've said that, I see her throat bob like she's swallowing something bitter. So maybe it was okay.
You had better not been. Okay, we might save this. Like I said, this is a collaboration, so...
I shift on my feet, feeling awkward, just standing in the middle of the boardwalk with no direction. Victoria catches the movement and then jerks her head towards the bench. I have no reason not to agree, and she knows that, so she heads over and sits down. You're super talented, Victoria, and I'm not saying that to stroke your ego or something. Victoria snorts.
Chill, Max.
I am chill. I'm just...
Save it. I'm not even interested in hearing some sappy, hippie-ass explanation.
This time, I'm the one who huffs. Some frustration burns at the back of my mind, mostly because one moment Victoria's tolerable and the next she's not. I fumble for a response to this. Victoria gets to it first.
If you're going to bother telling me anything, then tell me what you're going to do if we win. Oh.
Oh. I'm going to throw you on that bench. And then I'm going to take that camera and I'm going to shove it. Okay, never mind.
That sounds painful. Let's not.
I know. I was like, we're going to stop there because I'm not really sure where that would be shoved.
Back in my bag so that it doesn't break.
Doesn't break as I lay you down and...
Yeah, we'll think about the equipment first. We're responsible.
There we go. You love that responsibility. You love it.
You love that camera protection, don't you?
That statement hits me kind of hard, and maybe it's worse because of the way Victoria said it. It's so serious. My minor irritation gives way to this odd kind of nervousness that flutters in my stomach. Oh, okay. The same feeling I always get when someone asks me what I'm going to do with my photos or if you're in love.
I hate when one choice
fucks
shit up. Like, can't there be a combination of things that fuck shit up? Why is it one?
Yeah, or like when like you can't recover from it or something like that. So I hope there is recovery here. And again, it's at approval points in general. So maybe that, I'm going to want to like figure out the number of points in here. I'm going to want to do that.
You're going to have a field day with this
I am so going. I don't have time for this. Damn it.
You get new hyperfixation for you.
I know. Or where I want to go in life, specifically how I'm going to get there. Victoria is staring right at me too, and I can't read the look in her eye very well. All I can focus on otherwise is the way the light from the sunset frames her serious face.
Oh, so poetic.
My mouth feels dry.
Uh-oh.
She looks back out towards the sunset, leans forward so her elbows are against her knees.
If we win, I'm using these shots in my portfolio so I can submit them to the art gallery nearby. They'd be idiots if they didn't take my work, so I'm going to make sure they do. This will be amazing exposure.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. I say this almost breathlessly. I hope she doesn't notice how amazed I am. Victoria's so dedicated. If there's one thing I'm envious of, it's that. But I guess it's not really envy. I think it's more awe that keeps me looking at her. I wish I could be the same. Victoria's so fearless. Oh, that's amazing? Or of course you would.
Oh, no.
See, like...
That's amazing.
Yeah. Like, of course you would... Could... Depending on the tone, could go so many ways. So that's amazing, yeah?
Yeah, this is safe because I think we fucked up with the last one.
We need to keep it safe for sure. That's amazing. The words came out before I could stop them, and I rubbed my palms against my jeans. Victoria turns to me, tension still clear in the crease between her eyebrows.
What? But why?
I know, she's so angry. It's almost like she doesn't know how to respond to my praise. Okay, this might be okay. She just can't take compliments.
Thanks. I'm glad someone thinks so, even if it's you. So if you go and waste it for me, don't think I won't make your life hell. Is that a threat or a promise, sweetie?
Yeah, she's trying to threaten me. But there's something else underneath that tone, I think.
There it is.
There it is. There's a lot about Victoria I still don't understand. I lean back on the bench and watch the sunset with her, unsure how I'm supposed to feel.
Oh, you're watching the sunset together? Is this a date?
This is their first date. They don't know it yet. But
they don't know it, but they're on a date.
Yeah. Yay.
Yay.
All right.
Thanks for having me. We'll continue.
Bye.